stream started. So now, gentlemen, why the hell is that one looking over there? There is where it's supposed to be looking. Alright then, gentlemen. Let's begin the recap of what happened in your previous campaign. Anyone who wants to start or remembers anything? Anyone?
Yes. Jorge remembers being awesome and saving the day.
Yes.
Very loose bits.
Well, Cohen, have you returned to us?
Yes.
Very good. Well, let's see here. You began in this particular tavern, getting a quest to go out and find something that had been disrupting caravans. Turned out it was a really fucked up bear.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yep.
Then you went back after making sure to burn that crap. Because, yes, that bear was not natural in any sort of way. Then, like I mentioned, you headed back to the tavern. And then you got invited by the local crime boss, Queen Red, a baroness of the Court of 40. The biggest of the organized crime organizations on Tronem, which is the continent you're on.
All right.
Is she really a crime boss though? If you rule the town, don't you make the rules?
Well, she doesn't rule the town. She only rules the underworld.
Well,
It was her lover who ruled the town.
right. So she ruled the town.
Essentially, yes. Except not officially. But then you started to find some other problems here and there in the form of masked maniacs running around, generally causing trouble,
Hmm.
as you remember. You took a little trip down the sewers
Oh, yeah, the sewers.
and found an army within the old sewers.
Who
Then,
actually went outside? I don't remember. It was only a few of us that saw it, right?
yes, it was
I think it was Barden and you that saw army,
Yeah.
yes.
and you also managed to find the way into women's bath.
I remember that.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes, that did happen.
I remember that. Yeah.
Well,
Fond memory.
later on, you went ahead and followed the man who seemed to be the leader of this strange cult. And you found him in his own basement, following a secret path, where you then got confronted by the Ivory Champion, Sargon, whom you had a very, very close encounter with.
Oh yeah.
And your first ever interaction with the Ivory Crown.
If by close encounter you mean we got essentially party wiped.
Almost. There was some heroic save that turned the whole thing around.
Yeah. Pretty much I remember only being able to get like one hit in on that boss.
Yep. I do believe you also only had one attack back then.
Yeah, but the other thing was that he just knocked me down every time.
Yeah, that's become a bit of a trend, haven't it?
Yes, yes.
2 out of 3 bosses.
Yes.
Knockback.
Speaking of those bosses, after meeting with the cult leader's father, who was very disappointed, or rather father-in-law, who was
He wasn't angry, but he was very disappointed.
very, very disappointed,
Mm.
had him incarcerated within his mansion.
Didn't he die? I don't remember, like the son.
The son-in-law, as far as you know, is still alive.
Yeah, what happened to the old man?
Yes, the father-in-law, he's alive.
Wasn't he
That's
just
right.
holed up in his house?
Yep.
In his office still.
Yep, he's
Okay.
back in his office. He's got work. He's got work to do. There's always things.
Should go ask for a reward.
Oh, you already got rewarded.
Yeah, it's been months.
Oh.
Yes, it has been a month since last time.
See?
Uh,
That's the purpose of time skips, so you can spend all the money you recorded.
Exactly. And do things.
I invest.
Stonks.
Yes. The fantasy stonks. They go
Fantasy
the
stonks.
stronks. Now, back to where we were. Ah, yes. Later, you went out to try and gain the assistance of the landowners, as they are rather good at kicking the crap out of things, due to the fact that there are more than a few monsters living in this area. If you're gonna run a farm, you need to be able to kick the literal shit out of anything big and nasty that thinks that your cows looks like a good meal.
Yeah, walls make you weak.
Wheatfield make you strong. And I think someone's breathing on their mic right now.
Get a mouse breather.
And it has ceased
up.
for now, at least. Good. Well, let's see here. Yes, there you found the biggest of the farms under attack by a group of ogres, goblins, and hill giants. After assisting in dispatching these attackers, you got some real fucking good vodka, I believe it was.
I don't remember.
No.
It did give you a level up.
It's all.
Alright, level up vodka.
Yes.
Level up vodka.
Yes, you almost forgot to drink it. I also remember.
Don't accept drinks from strangers, my mom said.
Yes, but this stranger gives you level ups.
Yes. Good thing I didn't follow her advice.
Well, afterwards, you spent a night in the woods as you were trying to follow the giants to find the chieftain and put an end to him. There in the woods, you got assaulted by freaky-looking, twisted beings that grabbed you and, in one case, beat another of its kind to death with Freyas, I believe. It was either with Freyas or with Jorge. One of you
it
was
was
me.
used as a bludgeoning object to kill another creature.
I think it was me.
Yes,
Yeah, I think that's Jorge.
yes,
Small weapon.
yes,
No.
Right, it's a light weapon.
indeed.
You have to stop.
Well, after that unpleasant night, you headed forward and got to the giant's camp.
Alright, living bouncing ball encounter.
Yes, that one. Where you managed to sneak in because giants, or rather hill giants, are quite easy to fool.
Mm-hmm.
Afterwards, you came face to face with the chieftain, Urga. And Urga immediately saw through your disguise, and a fight began. A fight that you walked out of victorious, finding a portal that was closing and Cohen deciding to jump into it.
And also throw an axe against one of the sleeping giants, if I remember right.
Yes, on the other side of that portal was quite literally a continent's worth of these ivory creatures, seemingly dormant. Cohen threw an axe,
They woke him up.
For
about
good measure.
which reached about
Whoops.
like 15 feet from them. Then he went back through the portal. A wise decision. And he was also quite certain that something in the far, far, far horizon turned to look at him, which was rather unsettling. You then returned back to the city of Edward's Rest, where you found that the cultists had taken over. They had suddenly received reinforcements. And 1 second. Freyas, I believe you were breathing on the mic a bit there.
No, I was.
Yes.
It might be because I opened up my doors so that it wasn't like a sauna in here.
Ah, yes.
Probably, yeah, might have been one of the cars that went past.
Possibly. But yes. What was I? Ah, right. You returned back to the city to find it overtaken by, indeed, the cultists.
Ah, the Fire Nation attacked.
You went back to Queen Red's manor, and it was attacked by the cultists, having 3 ivory champions stomping up the stairs. You all decided the best course of action was jump off the balcony and disappear into the night, running off to Queen Red's brothel in the Poor District, as the Poor District was not yet taken over due to easily defendable bridges and the fact that Queen Red more or less commanded the entire Poor District. You later, together with the trade militia, the trade guard, the guards of the trade district, and the
Makes
Port
sense.
Town militia, you fought at the bridge to beat back a force of ivory soldiers, where you also faced off against a bow-wielding ivory construct. After some planning, and getting more potions, and a time spent in bed, not doing sleep, you all went back down into the sewers, where you managed to get into the Lord of the city's castle, Count Brannigan, Queen Red's
Right.
lover, whom had been, partially at least, taken over by an ivory mask.
It seemed a little more than partial to me. He was glowing!
Yes, that he was.
1/3 of the mask, 1/3 of the dragon.
Indeed. He was channeling the previous 2 rulers of the city, as well as the 2 had brought such an amount of fear. The one before himself was Syndrafax the Red Dragon, whom, well, Brannigan got the name Dragonslayer because he killed that one. And before and the other ruler was Marcellus Kilmore, the lord of this city by its old name, Hope's End.
That's a terrible name for a town.
Well, it is the name that was given during the war some 40 years ago, when every army sent to attack it was wiped out. So being sent there was an end of your hope. And Kilmore happened to enjoy that name, so he chose to name it that. However, later on, as the Queen Red and her party, together with Brannigan, lost one of their numbers, Edward, the Artificer, the very first Artificer of Trondheim, they decided to rename the city to Edward's Rest.
Hmm.
However, as you had
No.
fought and defeated Brannigan, it came at cost. The captain of the trade guard, one Heriberto
Oh no.
Guerrero, lost his life after managing to seal away part of the Kilmore personality that had taken over Count Brannigan. However, as you had defeated Brannigan, the Ivory Crown manifested. However, seemingly the soul of Brannigan went and threw that thing away before his body dissipated.
I see.
However, hope was not lost for the dead captain, as the local priest and former member of Brannigan and Queen Red's party, Alexander the cleric, was supposed to perform a resurrection ritual on him. However, as you entered the chapel, you found the priest knocked out, and two arguing armored individuals speaking Grand Khazarian standing there and, as mentioned, arguing over the fact that one of them had hit the priest far too hard, according to the other one. Which seems to have been the case, as he has yet to wake up.
Right.
Yes, he's still in a coma.
Hmm.
Don't we have magic for that?
He has the magic for that.
Dang it!
Yes, a rather unfortunate circumstance there.
First, he was the only one with the anti-coma magic.
Essentially, yes.
Mhm.
1 second. I will just check something real quick here. Yes, that's working good. Well, let us begin then. A month has passed since your previous adventures. And most of the time, you have been more or less forced to wait, as Queen Red needs to do some underworld diplomacy with Grand Khazar's criminal underworld, or rather, the gang of Grand Khazar the Black Roses, whom you, Jorge, have had a unfortunate misunderstanding with.
What?
As in, they actually believed that you worked for the Court of 40 and gave you the ultimatum of get out of Grand Kassar or end up in the Kassar River.
I vaguely remember that.
Yes. As you were rather inspired by the Court of 40 and spoke far and wide of them, they kind of picked it up and they did not appreciate people speaking of them.
Evidently not.
Indeed. Now, 1 second. As I need to open a document here. As I will go through the things that happened during your downtime. Bardon,
Yes.
you spent most of your downtime training Arcana and is starting to make progress in actually gaining proficiency in Arcana.
Great.
Freyas, you have begun trying to study how to be a warcaster.
All right.
Whilst also learning a few other things here and there. You read up a bit on history, you spent time learning the ways of the forge with the blacksmith Gloria.
The ways of the forge.
Indeed.
How to
Distant
swing a
art.
hammer on metal or at people.
Yes. And you learned this. You learned a bit about Marcellus Kilmore, Yimdragul Valatia. Oh, wait, no, that's the wrong one. Yimgul Valatia. Yes, that's the one. AKA the Butcher of Valatia. He was responsible for the destruction of several armies trying to attack his city. He lived almost his entire life in the Great War and slowly became insane during peace times, going from a venerated hero to the Valatians to someone that even his countrymen feared. He was around his 80s when Brannigan's party defeated him.
Mm-hmm.
And since the war, Wallachia is no longer the giant nation it was. It is now the western and northwestern neighbor of the city of Edward's Rest,
Mm-hmm.
as the country shattered into many smaller states following the Great War. Cohen,
Yes.
you spent your time hanging out with the Huskars and trying to learn a bit of to gain proficiency in nature. And
Yes.
you are also trying to learn how to really hit things very, very hard, also known as Great Weapon Master.
Indeed.
Oh.
And how to brew your own level up vodka.
It is a once per life thing.
Ooh.
Next time.
Now,
Secret is it was just lemon juice and Sprite.
now, Jorge, you spent most of your time at Queen Red's brothel, doing a little
You
bit
mean-
of work here and there for
Can can I say? I'm a cultured man.
Well, exactly.
That's common with Donut.
You do a bit of work in there for the court of 40. And that means that you earned... Give me a few seconds here. I gotta pick up the dice. Because we're gonna roll this the old-fashioned
Impact.
way.
1 gold, 1 gold, 1 gold.
1 gold.
Oh, no. That is not what's going to happen.
No, 1,000 gold in debt.
Oh, no.
Because
Because this fine man chose to not try to get a feat or gain proficiencies. This guy get cash.
See, I got my priorities straight.
Let's see, and that's a 39.
And we
a
know who is gonna
79.
get robbed first.
That's a 35. So
35.
39, 35, 79, plus 100 gold pieces.
God damn. Where do I see my gold?
You just write it down in your character. Just double click on your character and you should have your
Double click
notes
character.
there.
So just below 250 gold, I think.
Notes.
100.
Stonks. Wait, how much did you
253
say? 200. 200.
and 53.
300.
No, 253.
453. There we
Don't make me remove gold from you, sir.
go. Jesus Christ.
You
9.
are rich now.
Yes!
Jorge, you do remember that you owe me some money.
Do you
What?
now?
Yeah, the bar
Maybe
tab.
health potions.
The bar tabs have always been on me.
You get free drinks.
How many healing potions do I have?
Oh, you mean the drinks that always became water when you drank it?
Yes. Now, as for rumors, you actually asked about getting some rumors. And here are some of the rumors you have picked up. Strange creatures have been spotted along the borders of Alatia. And Cohen, you can verify that you have run into a few strange mutated animals towards the western border when you were out with the Huskars. Another rumor is that some people have claimed to have seen a flying ship and an armored man with glowing eyes and strange weapons sneaking about.
Did you say armored eyes?
No,
Glowing.
glowing eyes.
Glowing eye.
Oh.
Some people have also claimed to have seen a member of the Drauka High Command in the south, aka in this part of Tronum.
And lived to tell the tale? I don't buy it.
Hey, I lived.
Fake
true.
news.
Another rumor is that the continent of Dragon has closed its borders, and most of its neighbors are now rather fearful because Dragon closes its borders when it prepares for an invasion.
How do you spell that?
Dragon. D-R-A.
Yes,
G-O-N.
Dragon.
It's like, okay.
Yep, it is the
I was just wondering if it was the same or not.
yep. 1 second here. Now for some news that hit a bit more locally for you. As in, some rumors that actually affect your home city of Grand Kazar. The House Ripasso are mustering for a new expedition to the Shattered Isles, the islands with the snake men and temples of gold.
Ooh, gold?
Oh.
And now for a far darker rumor. They say that the necromancer, Damir Hellmark, was spotted within Valatia. Damir Hellmark is possibly the most wanted man in Tronum for the atrocities he created during the Great War.
Is there a big gold bounty on his head?
Oh yes, it is most definitely a big old bounty on his head, and you may all
Oh.
roll history on Damir Hellmark.
Let's go.
History.
Ooh,
Oh,
Jorge.
Jorge.
Damir Hellmark is said to be ageless, ancient,
Of course.
and completely immortal. It is said that the Valatians spent hundreds of years trying to kill him once he was finally captured.
Oh,
Yet
okay, never mind that.
he's
Tell me more
still
about those gold
alive.
temples.
However, he's no lich. He's a man. Some kind of man, but he is not an undead.
He
Or
knows
at
how to
very
eat.
much, or at very least, not the usual type of undead. He is also credited with the creation of werewolves and other werebeasts, as well as vampires.
No, he's credited
Damn.
with the creation.
He created the
Yeah.
true bloods, as in the ones who then, through drinking blood, created vampires. The ones he
Okay.
created were the stronger variants.
And he's sighted around here. Was that the rumor?
Oh yes, the rumor was that he was sighted in
Yeah.
in the country to y'all.
Maybe
get the
this
fuck
is a
out.
good time to leave.
Also, another rumor from the home front is that the Inquisition is petitioning for additional authority in order to conduct searches and executions of a new cult that has been spreading in Gran Casar.
The crazy ebony mask cult.
Who knows? It's only the rumors is that there is some sort of new cult, and the Inquisition is stoking their fires.
Well, about time, our tax ducats were put to use. Not
Well,
that I pay any tax, but
I was about to ask, when was the last time you paid any taxes?
well, I
Jorge?
don't do tax. Too
well,
much paperwork.
there's that, and also the fact that the Inquisition tends to spend more time trying to burn tieflings than others. They are a bit batshit insane, and are rumored to have been disowned by their own god.
I mean, it happens to the best of us.
House Losiencia, another of the great houses of Gran Casar, is asking for samples of strange, twisted creatures that apparently exist somewhere. It's new, it's bizarre, it potentially has tentacles. They want that. They want samples. However, at the same time, House Losiencia is known to be rather unpleasant.
Huh.
As they tend to field creatures rather than men.
Ew.
More worrying news is that apparently the Drauka have started to muster their forces on the southern border, seemingly pulling forces from their battles with the Confederacy of the Clans to instead gather forces in the south.
Is Edward's Rest? Is this like its own kingdom?
Nah, it's a free city.
Okay, it's a free city. Okay.
Yes. And now further to the south, the Solostorian Empire is rumored to be ravaged by war bands of Haktites. Rumors say that a pandemoniac has been born within the dark woods, and many of its neighbors, as well as the Empire itself, is starting to muster and prepare for what could become yet another blood crusade.
Brilliant.
Now,
This continent sounds messed up.
Right. Yeah. So
Any
tell us
good
more about
news?
I say we head for the islands.
Right. Yeah. Tell us more about those islands with gold that are far away from all the war and misery.
another of the rumors is that Valetian royalists are trying to stage a coup to overthrow the current council and reinstate the crown in Wallachia.
Huh.
And the final rumor is that the northern nomad tribes have united under a great Khan to fight the Confederacy of Clans, who have, as the Drauka pushed them north, began to fight with the nomads.
Wait.
Mm.
Who are the Confederacy of the Clan?
It is Cohen's people, the
Right,
barbarians.
Barbarians. But okay, but they united.
No, it is the nomads whom they started
The
to fight with.
nomads.
Nomads.
Oh, okay, the nomads. Okay, so we have nomads to the east. We have barbarians to the north.
Well,
Drauka to the
the
south.
nomads are even further north.
Okay.
The Valatsians are to
Yeah,
your west. You got Grand Khazar to your east. You got the Solostorian Empire to your south.
So it's a
And
free
Drauka.
city. For how long? But for how long?
Well, that all depends, doesn't it?
Hmm.
Now,
Who's the official ruler of Edward's Rest, or you got it, regent, governor,
well, for now it would be Queen Red.
mayor? Okay. Was she like vice mayor?
Nah, it's more of a case of she's got the most people ready to inflict violence on people who say otherwise, as well as being the one of the, or rather the currently only present member of the party who liberated the city, first from the crazy Marcellus Gilmore, and then from a goddamn dragon. So most people kind
Yeah.
of just go, yeah, no, she's in charge.
But there are like nobles here, right?
There are, but quite a lot of
Few.
them did go a bit
Turn.
nasky.
Right. Guess didn't make it.
Yes.
What was the name of the? There was some, the old man we visited, the father.
Yes. The father-in-law there. He was.
What was he called?
We'll find him here. Where are you, you old grumpy man? I know I have your goddamn token here somewhere. There it was. Valmar van Gleef.
Yeah, the Van Gleefs. I remember those.
Yes.
Is anyone taking notes here? Or
I do hope you
A
are.
bit.
I should have, yes. I remember Van Gleef.
I have him as patriarch.
Yes, that's because he's the patriarch of the Van Cleef
Right.
family. As there are other Van Cleefs outside of the city.
Well, my notes mostly say war, necromancer, war, plague war.
Awfulness. Everything
We are
sucks.
almost starting to be a bit 40k up in here.
Haha, Scream Dark.
Yes.
We
So-
Let's
have
spread some
um,
light, shall we?
yes,
What?
Ebony Light.
Nah.
Everyone.
What rumor do you want to follow then?
Well,
We had mutated animals. We had
I mean, whatever's closest, I guess.
So the necromancer?
immortal
What about those animals? Where were they at?
immortal
They were
super
closest.
vampire.
Yeah, maybe those animals. Might be more of those plague berry looking things.
Been there, done that.
Wanna try out your new swing?
Is there a bounty for those animals?
well, you guess that it probably has to do with that House Losiencia might be interested in paying you.
Oh,
I
they
know
want
barkeep.
samples, right?
Yes.
Were,
Well,
were they like
the-
alchemists or
God damn it, it's showing my. Well, fine.
House Losciencia?
Yes. It is one of the Grand Khazar great houses.
Do they have like a representative in town?
In town, from the. No, they tend to stay in Grand Khazar.
So
Because people tend to
we
Not
get
in
a
this
bit
shithole.
unnerved when a pony-sized dog with shark teeth and quite literal elephant tusks are walked around barking at people
Yes, but how do they pay us then?
because they are rich as all hell, because everyone buys their potions, medicine. They can do anything. They can make a man into another race.
Can they cure a coma?
Oh, most definitely.
Yes. Maybe they have
Sounds like snake oil.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the
Yeah,
snake oil that is the most true snake oil.
I heard snake oil is really good for your skin.
Yeah, you need it, buddy.
I think I have some oil on me. But can I just pour it on you?
I don't.
No.
Yeah, that oil is probably
That
not
shit
for
you do in private.
You
right.
have experience
Oh,
with that.
I take it he needed quite a lot then.
He paid for 3 and got a 4th free of charge, and it lasted for 3 days.
Jesus Christ.
That's what you get for missing a session.
Terrible.
Now,
Uh,
I believe that Queen Red might be looking for you. She's in a manor.
Understood.
did she say what it was about?
I think it's about some negotiations and them needing to see you so they don't go and kill you when you step off the boat.
What boat?
Well, I thought you lot planned to go to Grakazar, didn't you?
Oh God, no. Are we?
Nah, let's go and see what she wants.
I do believe that was the plan after seemingly the legendary Legion of the Dead had kidnapped the corpse of Heriberto,
Oh, right.
and you
Oh,
plan to
were we-
investigate that, which means
And we were gonna save Roberto? I'm gonna need a really good disguise.
well, that's what the negotiations are for.
Ah, okay. So
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
perhaps.
Hey, Barden. Give Jorge your hat.
No way. It doesn't fit.
What? Well, he needs a disguise.
don't worry, guys. I
Give
have a
him your
hood.
armor.
It's also too big. He might be able to use your loincloth.
Look behind you. Just grab a coal, draw a mustache, and you're done.
It, maybe I have a disguise kit actually.
I do believe you do.
Yes. Let's do a.
Uh.
Let's do a disguise.
Oh well. Freya's will just put her shield on her own back and start moving toward where Queen
Does
Red
everyone
is.
remember how to get there?
Why, yes, you
Well-
do remember. So you can all together.
What is disguise? Is that sleight of hand?
Let's see.
Stealth?
Let me see. I think you have.
Probably stealth or
I don't think you need to do that
maybe
yet.
deception.
Yeah, you probably don't need to do that.
Deception.
Remember, well, it's probably for when if we actually get into the country that you need to do it, not now.
Look, if Red is hanging out with some Khazar diplomat, bureaucrat, I'm gonna need a mustache.
You can just roll a deception, I would say. Is
Deception.
for now.
There we go.
Yes, that's a 15. That works.
Right,
You have a
time to ready.
semi-decent mustache. It's Jorge with a semi-decent mustache.
There you go.
Time to ready Son of Truth.
Go ahead and
Where is the
I
man?
can
The mansion.
bring you over there if needed. Or-
Okay, good. Yes. Quick travel. Activate.
Oh yes. And let's see how this will work with that. Let's go with the old grab move you all to the mana. There, and it was. Let me see here now. Yes, that one. There. You are in front of the manor. Now let's see if it. Yes, it still works. Good.
Whoop whoop.
Now you may all
Oh.
walk in and just walk up the stairs. And you should be teleported once you
Yeah.
hit the correct spot, which is that one.
Oh.
Now,
High tech.
there. I needed to just.
Oh.
I needed to get the cameraman over here as well. You enter into Queen Red's office, and you find these.
It's filled with assassins.
3. Oh yes, because these are
They're not good.
serious times.
all
Cohen,
hiding
you
behind-
probably you don't really go that far up because
Why not?
the moment you enter, these two women more or less clasp their arms, and crossbows appear from their wrists. So, as
Crossbows I have seen before, so that don't stop me.
also Queen Red more or less motions you to don't disrupt the goddamn diplomacy.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Wait.
Hey Cohen, come over here.
Do we know what the black roses are?
Yes, the Black Roses is the criminal organization that rules Grand Khazar, the only organization to have actually beaten the Court of 40 and driven them out.
You keep calling them criminal, but if they rule nations, they're governments.
Oh, but it's the underworld.
Corrupted governments, you know.
Yeah, well, governments are still criminal, but
Oh,
we,
you know.
we don't call them that.
Oh, you know, these ones though aren't the ones wearing crowns. These are the ones being in the underworld.
I don't see the difference.
Well,
Well,
Freya's is just gonna
One
stand
needs
there.
to obey the law, the other breaks it all the time. Yes, you stay there, and this woman looks over towards the two of you, or rather to the lot of you over here. So these are the ones who are supposed to enter Grand Kassar? Am I correct, Queen Ray? Yep, they're the ones. Now, can we please come to some sort of understanding? Oh, I thought I was rather amicable with the demands of the Black Roses. That we would get permanent access to your arbors and get a cut of the local profits. No, that is far from reasonable, and you know it. Well, I'm not the one who needs to send people into the city, am I? Oops.
What?
Okay.
I'm disguised. They don't know who I am. It's fine.
Isn't that
Maybe you should stand behind
isn't
Freya's
that the
there.
one who was talking a lot about the God of 40 back in Kansas?
How do you make the speech bubble? Like
CTRL space.
Control space.
space. Control. Aha. Oh no, that
Nah.
was my cousin.
This
Colin.
one's got a mustache.
Smooth.
You. I see why they only use you for your bronze. Now, settle down, girls. We are talking business still. Well,
I am so dead.
if you change your mind, we will be staying in the city still. Au revoir. Yes, that is cute.
Oh god.
You seem hot.
Oh,
Cohen, you know your wife is standing right over there.
Oh, I speak more quiet.
nah.
Instead of
Nah,
using
it's
that
cool.
hand fan, you can just not wear that dress.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, no.
Get out of the way. I need to.
Real smooth, Cohen.
You have to try.
no, you don't actually.
Eh. He's right. She's hot.
So, what was it that you wanted from us, Rad?
Well, I mostly just wanted to make sure that they actually got a look at you so they know who not to kill, but it would seem they decided to prolong the negotiations, song and dance. You know how it is with that. They have to flex, they have to push, they have to try and get as much as they can, and mostly just try and drive me insane until we finally get to the point which is to allow all of you into Grand Kazar and not have the Black Roses come after you at every point.
So don't let the don't let some of the guys talk. That's
Well, thankfully, I think she actually found Cohen a bit amusing. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure she would have just ordered her agents to kill him.
Those two? Give me a break.
Oh, trust me, those are the ones responsible for kicking out the Court of 40 from Grand Kazar. And that's no easy feat. I swear those freaking Black Roses are everywhere. Alright. You lot get out now. We're gonna speak in private for now.
With us?
wait, us or your bodyguards?
Yeah, who's leaving?
Okay.
They are.
There was talk of a boat. What's that all about?
Well, you'll need a ship to get to Grand Kazar. In any decent time, at least. And with the roads being the way they are right now, I wouldn't really travel on foot.
Right, but do you have a ship, or do we have to?
Well, we have a ship available. The problem is that we need to be allowed to enter by the Black Roses. Otherwise, you'll have to fight every inch you walk in Grand Kazar. There will be Black Rose agents trying to stop you. Every twist, every turn, they will sabotage you. Because you are affiliated with me. You are affiliated with the Court of 40.
Every time you want to take a drink.
Maybe it would have been better if we didn't show up, so they didn't know who we were.
Oh, trust me, they most likely already knew. It was they who asked. Primarily. I believe she just wants to flaunt her power. Probably a new rose. Queen Red opens one of her drawers and just chugs a big bottle. I miss Brannigan.
Any leads on the what were they called? The unnamed legion?
What the guys who attacked?
Yeah, those who stole are
You said they
Roberto.
were some sort of legend from Grand Kazar. Some sort of army of the best soldiers in Grand Kazar's history or something.
Yes, they're gonna turn him into a zombie or worse.
I don't know. I haven't really studied much things on Grand Kazar, just mostly because we're told to stay out of Grand Kazar. The last war we had with the Black Roses cost us dearly. So Grand Kazar is theirs.
But are we going to try and save? What?
Yeah,
What was he called? Roberto? No.
yeah, that was the plan, was it not? To
Yeah.
find out at least what's happened, where they've taken him.
Yeah. So, do you need us to sit by still, or should we maybe go out and do?
I'll give you I'll notify the moment that the negotiations actually have concluded, but for now you hear footsteps.
Ooh.
Heavy footsteps.
Oh god. Oh god, not again. First, we will just turn around
The sort
and
of
be ready.
Yes. Indeed.
Hmm?
As a man enters. A man you recognize from a certain statue, or at least the armor he wears.
Oh, yes, it's just going to really scowl and say, "Oh, oh, god, not that guy."
That's slow.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, it's Laszlo. Is that
He
Vampire Man?
he was the was a fifth member of the hero group that later stole the armor and body of the Edward.
Oh,
The armor,
yeah.
not the body.
No,
Oh, yeah,
armor and weapons.
Indeed.
And he equipped the whole army that pretty much wiped out my paladin order.
I remember the name, but we haven't met him before.
You have not.
New.
But before you, as you said, stands Laszlo Vakerov.
Da da da.
Freya's just gonna stare at him with death in her eyes.
Yes, this is. Yeah.
I reckon.
Wind-eyed? Is that what you call yourself now?
Yeah? Why are you even here? You're banished. You're not supposed to be here. Brannigan.
I have come to speak with Brannigan, says Hubble. And I need backup for once. So you best
He's
get
dead.
ready. What did you say?
Brannigan's dead.
How?
It's quite a long
Yes,
story.
He's dead.
Who killed him?
Technically Cinderfox and in
The dragon is dead.
the spirit and one other guy.
What do you mean by that?
He got taken over by them.
Taken over.
Yeah, he's been a month.
And then what? That does not sound like he's dead.
Where have you
Well,
been?
I guess technically we might have killed him then.
I mean, we just did
You
It
some
was
sense.
self-defense. So.
killed him.
No, we didn't kill him. We just made him realize.
We saved him.
We saved his soul, maybe.
You four. They're supposed to have killed Brannigan.
Yeah.
Not without help, but we did most of the heavy lifting.
I see. Then you will do. Prepare yourselves. I have need of your services.
One condition.
You do not have the authority to give me conditions.
I only want an apology.
For what should I apologize?
Killing everyone from my order.
Which one?
Säg något which order was det again?
You were an order from Janasta.
I don't think we ever actually gave it. No, wait, no. No.
Blue
The
face.
Order
Order
of the Radiant Knights.
Ah, one of the Janastans. Why should I apologize? You went into our war. You sided with the barbarians who raid our lands, kill our allies. And when we fight back, we are supposed to apologize?
Oh, I don't say you have to apologize for everything, just for killing everyone that I knew.
I have never seen you before.
And I have never seen you, but you're the one that leads everyone that killed them.
I do not lead the Drauka.
Anyways,
Yeah.
we're not cheap as mercenaries. I hope you have coin.
You will get a reward at the end.
Wait a minute, we're siding with this guy? The one with the fancy hat? I don't think so.
No, not necessarily. We're siding with the coin.
Nah. I don't need
Are
coin.
you too scared, barbarian?
Of you? Man, you look like you belong in the cold somewhere. Building a snowman or
Says
something.
a man dressed in furs.
Yeah, at least I have style. I don't hide my face behind some metallic mask.
Huh. Usual talk of barbarians. I will be waiting outside the gate.
Well, maybe you could tell us what you need help with.
A problem. A problem I cannot
Okay.
handle myself.
Well, obviously you have a problem. I mean, some details.
You will see when we get there. Stock up on supplies. We will not come back until it is done.
Before he's
I-
completely out of earshot, Fred's gonna turn back to Red and say, "So we're not going to go with him, right?"
As he says.
If I'm honest, if Laszlo says this is something that this is a problem, then that's serious.
Hmm.
Well, not to be rude, there seems to be a lot of problems around here.
Well, yeah, obviously, but I am being serious here. Laszlo
Travis.
doesn't ask for help. Laszlo has never asked for help. If he
Can I-
actually asks you to help him, then that's something that's actually a big threat.
Sounds like a suicide mission to me.
Can I do like an insight to see how serious she is?
Go ahead, roll insight. She's actually fucking scared.
Ew.
She is afraid. The fact that Laszlo actually showed up again, and the fact that Laszlo came here to ask for assistance to break his banishment and come back asking for help, looking for Brannigan, the man who banished him.
Did he know he was banished?
Oh yes, yes he did.
Probably.
Yes. Brannigan
Yeah.
was very, very, very clear on that when he learned that Laszlo had been out killing nobles left and right.
Mm-hmm.
So, when's the last time Red saw this guy?
Well, it was a few years ago.
Is he the way you remember him? Or does he seem changed?
Now he's the same Laszlo, he's wearing Edward's armor now. He was scary before, but now he's got Edward's stuff as well. I don't think Brannigan could have taken him.
Hmm.
And from what I know,
Uh.
he has some sort of role. He's not a commander, but he has some sort of role among the Drauka. But I don't know what he's after.
About that, Freyas, what kind of proof do you have?
Proof?
I mean, there's are big allegations that he murdered your entire order.
Well, he killed the.
Is the fact that the soldiers that killed everyone was wearing the same kind of armor and used weapons that we've never seen before. Or the only other place I've seen it would be on the statue of Edward. Is that proof enough? And the fact that Red later said that when they noticed that he had taken the stuff, that he had taken it back to Draka.
Yeah, from the descriptions, that's Edward's tech.
Where does Edwards? Did he build all this?
Yeah,
Edward?
Edward just he created all of that. He created
How? Through magic.
something like that. I never understood how he did it.
Could Laszlo have copied this
Apparently,
armor? Or
Edward had a notebook with all of his schematics.
He stole them. We were there when he noticed that everything was gone from the grave.
right, I remember that. So we think that he copied it and sold it to Drauka?
Sold it,
We know.
gave it, who knows? The Drauka are his people.
He is Drauka.
Yeah.
Just another man hiding behind his armor.
Not like Cohen.
It was unusually calm of him to not just stab you. So that's a good thing.
The nerve of that guy just marching in here and demanding.
No, trust me. He's used to be worse.
Yeah, about that. How's your security? If a banished man just walked in here.
Hopefully still alive.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, yes, Carve is a fine example of why you don't fuck with Laszlo.
Oh yeah, the mute guy.
Well, I suppose we can hear him out at least. I mean, he's one of the heroes that saved Edward's rest, right?
Yeah.
He helped.
Didn't seem very heroic to me.
And killing nobles doesn't necessarily make you a bad guy, in my eyes.
Well, he killed them because they had different opinions than Brannigan, and more or less he did it because he thought that they just wasted time. He's probably the least diplomatic bard there ever was.
He's a bard?
I thought he was a rogue.
Oh, no. I mean, he doesn't sing. And what he does is sword dances, but that's it.
That explains a lot of things.
Like I said, he tore out Carve's tongue, and Carve is his bastard.
Oh.
So please, try not to aggravate him. I don't think that would be. I don't think that would end well for anyone.
I don't know. I think Cohen could take him.
Yeah, please.
And I've seen Cohen do way worse things than just chopping off the tongue of your bastard.
Thank you.
Right,
Corporal.
we don't need to have a dick measuring contest here with someone that's not here.
Hold on. The guy who killed your people just walked in and you just stood there.
No, he didn't
Yeah.
directly kill.
I know I can't take him on. Why would I go on a suicide mission on that?
Yeah, for your people, for your pride.
Oh, I will get my revenge. Just, I'm not suicidal.
When you're old and grey. Or dark blue, I'm sorry.
Freya's just gonna give him a stab on the back of the head. Let's just go and get ready.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
I
might
don't,
be.
I don't like him. Oops.
Yeah, me neither, but still. I don't think we really have a choice right now.
We could just head back to the bar. Knock back a few drinks. Forget about him.
If I'm honest, I'm going to go out on a limb. If you ignore him, he will probably kill you in the night.
Right,
Does
so
seem
where
very
can I get
smart.
the...
Yeah, he's the one that's desperate.
Who do we go to get the winter gear?
I honestly don't know what type of gear you'd need from, according to him. He said supplies, so I'm guessing potions.
Right,
Well,
let's go to the Lovebirds.
I still say we head to the Isles.
What, you want your beach episode?
Yeah, man. The gold.
Well, for that you would need to get to Gran Casar first, because House of Ripasso
Right.
are in there.
Nah, let's just take the ship and go.
I mean, we can hear Laszlo out, but I am seconding the tropical isles with Golden Temple.
And the snake women.
Are you
Good.
planning on making as many offspring so that some might actually survive more than 5 minutes?
Oh, it's just good fun. Live life. Explore.
I thought you were a barbarian, not a bard.
Hey, the
Kindred
barbarians are what the bards want to be.
spirits. Ahoy.
I would say it's the other way around.
What? Thick-headed and too many bruises to actually be able to enjoy a bath?
Is that a hint?
Challenge accepted.
Okay, I'll go anywhere as long as this conversation ends.
Fair enough.
Well, shall I move you
Right.
to the gate
Sure.
as we,
Fast travel.
so to speak?
Activate.
No, I don't think he got really good odds, so good luck.
So I should move you to the entrance of the city then.
Yeah. Or to the potion lovers.
Yeah, I'll say you go there, essentially.
Let's buy
Mm.
all the healing potions.
Yes, we will go for
Jorge is buying it.
I
Is
have
there a
500
bank?
gold for some reason. I don't know what to do with that.
I mean, you know what? I'll be your manager.
Okay, let's go through here. What stuff do you want to buy?
I'd rather give my gold to Laszlo than an accountant.
I don't remember where my backpack was.
I believe you had it written down in...
Oh, right there. You double clicked on it.
Yes.
Let's see. Oh, right. We had all those.
I actually don't have a disguise kit. I want to buy a disguise kit. I have thieves' tools.
Yep, so you want to buy a disguise kit? That can be arranged. I'll look up the
Do you
cost
need
later.
a disguise proficiency? Is that tool proficiency?
I think
You.
you have a proficiency in it. I'll set up a macro for you later.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure most rogues come with the disguise
proficiency.
kit proficiency.
Yeah, you should be
Right.
having that, so especially since you're thief, so you should have that by default, I think. Or maybe it's just
Hmm.
assassins. I'll check it out later.
Huh.
Yeah, I'm not,
Oh,
like,
right.
I
Barden
think,
has
it's
freaking.
especially-
Barden has a freaking potion of mind reading.
There you go. Alright,
Oh, yeah.
we have the Drauken syringes as well.
Yep.
I do.
I have to pee, so
There you go.
Yeah, if what I remember or what my notes has is that I got the potion that we still have at the moment. That is, I got a potion of invisibility. Cohen has nothing. Jorge has a potion of climbing and potent poison. And Barden has.
I think I used the potent poison.
I think you had 2,
Yeah, I believe you had 2.
Yeah, maybe I had to. Yeah.
Otherwise,
and you have
have
mind
one.
reading.
So,
It says I have a revivify potion.
yep, then you have it.
Yeah, me too.
I believe you all got a few. When the potion makers more or less just through pure inspiration.
Oh yeah, we rolled for that. I
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah, oh the freaking potion of invulnerability that said today.
Yep,
So,
And you got that injector as well.
yep, you got.
a revivify potion. Is that like Viagra? Or
No,
how-
it's Viagra for life.
Life Viagra.
How
Viagra
many
for
of
heart.
them did you have?
I have one.
It makes someone that's lying down bleeding pop right back up.
Yeah, so it is Viagra.
Exactly.
Kind of.
It's the
I need to
Viagra
get a
if you're
small
dead.
bush.
Yes, it's the dead version of Viagra as long as it's within 5 minutes. And
I think.
bushes. Why are you pressing in Red's bushes?
Wait,
Oh
what?
gods!
Right. Wait,
The 2 of them went to take a leak.
maybe.
Right. Freya's is just will just try and buy say some rations.
Do write down how many you want to try and
Right.
buy.
How do I open the book? There's a rule.
You double click on your token.
Yeah, but how do you, like there's like list right and like tools.
No.
Uh,
If you go to notes.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, in
I would
notes you should have where you can write down.
Okay.
I would probably buy, let's say, 2 weeks worth of rations, a cold weather tent, and a pair of snow boots,
Okay.
or pretty much 2 tennis rackets that with the straps on.
You can do that.
How much would that be?
Since it's you, it more or less Red makes sure that it's covered
Mm.
because it's you lot, and well,
I was thinking I should get a ranged weapon maybe.
Didn't you have like a short bow?
No, I have throwing daggers.
yeah, you can
Ah.
play. Oh,
I want like a fancy. Can you get like the assassin's crossbow? Like, yeah.
That could be arranged.
I think.
Hand crossbow.
Yeah, a one-handed crossbow.
Let's see. I'm just gonna move you to where you're supposed to be. Pretty quick. Oh, I only got 2 of you.
Yeah, you did not get Cohen next to Red.
Yeah, 1, 1 second. I just. Well, let's see. Let's do that and that.
See, there's a link with the rulebook somewhere, right?
Oops, not that one.
5 e-tunes you can go to otherwise.
E-tunes. I mean, I have the books somewhere. See
Yeah, but
here.
there you can pretty much get all of the books even for free.
Where the?
Yeah.
Where did I put Cohen?
I have.
Oh, where the hell did Cohen go now?
Like I said, he's next to Red.
Yes, but I copy pasted, and oh, apparently he's not. Where the shit did Cohen go?
Is he under Lazio?
Uh,
I mean, Laszlo.
what the?
Hello.
The fuck did you do to with yourself?
I don't know.
Clicking buttons.
I haven't touched anything.
Apparently you're gone, so I'll just go fetch a new one of you from the library.
Oh, we need a new Cohen from the tool shed.
Yes,
And he's gone.
and just suddenly imagine the Zelda music starts playing as the greed shows up and farts out a new Cohen for you.
Do I even have proficiency in martial? No.
Boop. There.
Wait, do you need proficiency for common weapons?
No, you have it immediately.
The simple.
Yeah, simple weapons
No.
you have instantly. Just.
Ignore that.
Well, we saw nothing. So.
I could get a sling.
Oh, you didn't see that?
Well, yes, exactly. With that deception.
Oh. Then how'd you know?
Exactly.
Because you told us.
Right.
didn't.
Let's see. Did you
I
take
never
any
said it was
new
deception.
did you write any new notes, Cohen?
Nope.
All right, then you haven't lost anything. Good.
I don't see where I am.
At the gate.
Okay.
Oh, you probably
Mm,
moved
We
yourself
gotta
around up
zoom
I
in.
moved you all.
No, I haven't touched anything. It's black everywhere.
Let's see.
It's like I'm on the top level or something.
Better.
Nope.
Wait, I do have a short bow
What
actually.
the hell?
When you move me, I can see the
I've never
avatar.
used-
But when you drop it, it's gone.
What the heck?
Try to teleport me or something.
I
Yeah,
did.
try changing the scene.
Yeah.
Hmm?
We will do something like that. Let's see here. I think it's something to do with the fact that you suddenly disappeared.
Mm.
Yeah, they usually does it end well.
Yeah, I will. So because of that, I will go ahead and make a real quick copy and use that for the next place, and then remove you once you're safely there. Off to another map.
What could go wrong?
Exactly, in a
Eh.
map called Perfectly Safe Woods.
Perfectly safe. It's a bit foreshadowy. Foreshadowy.
Can you see anything now?
Yeah.
Boop. Do you see yourself?
Yeah.
Good.
Boink, boink, boink.
In that case, I'll move over to and just remove the lot of you from the other map. Let's see here. Before we do anything, we'll go through the things you got yourselves.
Mm. Mhm.
So yes, do tell items you decided on to collect to buy.
Oh, yeah, I got at least I probably want to got like 2 weeks of worth ration for everyone, a few cold weather tents and some snow boots for everyone.
Right, I'll write this down here. I'll call this acquisitions.
What happens if you don't have a proficiency? Do you get a minus?
You
you
don't
don't-
get proficiency bonus.
Oh, okay, right. You don't get the bonus.
Yes.
So in our case, you don't get +3 on it.
yes.
Right.
So Freya's, you bought 2 weeks of rations for everyone
Yeah,
in your party, I assume.
yeah. Nothing for Laszlo.
Yes.
Probably
There's no boots for
two.
everyone.
Yeah, and probably 1 tent for me and 1 tent for them.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Cohen, what did you get?
Well, I have 0 gold to my name, so nothing.
Well, you get a certain credit. The red credit, so to speak.
Don't worry. I'll lend you money at a reasonable rate.
Reasonable prices.
Yes, very, very.
But-
reasonable.
If I ever
Bears down
hear,
Paul's crippling debt.
Yes.
if I ever hear Jorge say, "Give a loan, reasonable
Entrepreneur.
interest,"
Yes.
I'm going to throw down a son of truth right away.
Reasonable rates, 85%.
Yeah, I mean,
Perfectly reasonable.
right? Yeah, yeah.
Really?
Let's see.
Yeah.
I think I only bought the strongest available liquor in the town.
Alright, you buy booze.
Yeah, and maybe some dried meat or something.
Right, so let's say a week of rations.
Not rations.
Well, it is rations in the sense that it is dried meat,
Yeah,
so it
but
can be
the
technically
rations
used as rations.
has a poorly taste.
A week of meat.
7 days of dried rations.
A week.
I don't want
Oh.
some pea soup or something like that.
A week
What's wrong
of
with pea
dried
soup?
meat and
Great.
booze.
Mm,
Does that sound correct?
yeah.
Alright, anything else?
Ah,
Right.
Did he ever say what we actually needed to bring? I mean,
yeah. He hasn't told us anything.
Well, he did say supplies.
That can be anything. A fishing rod.
Most likely survive out in the woods. Especially since it's not likely you're going to go north, as you're not go. He didn't tell you to meet him at the harbor where the boats are, which is the way to get north.
Okay, so Freya snow boots has no use.
Well, who knows? You can always make use of things. But as for now, it's not the most likely to be the thing to get a lot.
Okay, so I misunderstood that. I thought we're going up into the mountains.
Well, that
Oh,
is,
well.
we're not heading north, but there are mountains here as well.
Yeah, but I meant snow mountains.
Yeah, I mean there are some tall mountains here, but sure.
Yeah, mountains are still.
Yeah, I can remove the snow if you want to.
No, it might come in handy sometimes, or I can just
Yeah, you can always.
chuck them at someone that annoys me.
you can play tennis. Or rather, you
Yeah,
can invent
pick
it.
up pick up a rock and just pong.
Yes, you can lob it at the Cohen.
Yep.
Because that's what
Uh,
It can come in handy if we are completely empty on food. You can eat them.
eat snowshoes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
leather, you know.
Snowshoes.
no, not that Ken. You know, tennis rackets on the boots.
Mm-hmm.
Those kinds.
Yes, that
Yeah,
type
I mean,
of
they're-
snowshoes.
They're probably made in leather of some sort.
Possibly,
Like
but a
lined.
bit stringy.
Yeah, no, meat can be tough sometimes.
Yes, but also very much a bunch of strings.
Yeah, to pick your teeth with.
Yeah, but then you're not
Floss your
really
teeth.
eating them.
Well, you swallow a lot of saliva, so
Logic.
The
That.
Cohen logic.
It works if
The
you believe
more
hard
you
enough.
know.
Cohen is
live and
literally
learn.
a 40k orc.
I want to
Some.
get rid of my short bow because it doesn't suit me, and I want to get a sling that I can use as a garrote.
Well, absolutely. Sling is very
cooler.
easy to get a hold of.
Right.
Just go up to any kid on the block and just take it.
Essentially.
So a
Or just
sling. Do you need to
break off
carry
one of
ammo
the
for the sling?
branches and make one.
I mean, a sling bullets is the best thing to have because, I mean,
Yeah, like lead ball.
yeah, the like nice smooth steel balls to shock with the sling.
Does it make like an in-game difference if I carry ammo for it, or just chuck random things?
You can shock
I can
random
shoot
things.
coins.
You can quite literally shock coins as well. I don't think
I
the
mean,
most
those are-
aerodynamic, but
As if you would.
that is also true. Now, 1 second here.
But do you want me to like buy and track ammo?
You can do that, because sometimes there might be places where you don't have easy access
Right.
to rocks.
I mean, I'll grab 10 what do you call them?
Bullets?
Lead balls. Projectile.
They're quite literally called bullets.
Bullets. That makes sense.
Yes. 1 second, I am doing...
Good. I just removed my short bow because it's not my style.
you can always have it in the back.
Right, I guess in the stash. Also, I don't want to be carrying around my like 1,000 gold coins.
You can most definitely find some sort of bank.
Yeah, I mean, I'll carry some change, but if I die, I don't want my fortune to fall into.
If the security in the mansion is anything to go by, I wouldn't trust a bank in that city.
Granted that.
Better hide in
Right,
your mattress.
if I remember right, wasn't the only time Jorge actually got a kill was the time when you had to go away and we had to like control him for the last hour or so.
Possibly. Wasn't he the one who actually put down Brannigan?
No, he put on the archer. If I'm right.
Oh, yeah, that might have been the case.
I'm gonna put the majority of my fortune in.
I mean, you
Back.
always try to kill Steel, and it never worked when you were here.
Right, yeah, I always try to. Yeah.
That's...
Damn you, fate.
And the one time you actually did get the kill, you weren't here.
Yep.
Never lucky.
Who had that book? The magic
Yeah,
book.
I believe you do.
You.
Is that me? Oh, yeah, right.
The
Good.
book to Sigrid.
Did you bring it along for the trip?
That's a good question. Have you?
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah,
Some
it's
nice
a good.
reading through.
I still
yeah.
don't know where we're going, but I'll probably
Bedtime
bring
story.
it back. Yeah.
I mean, it quite literally is a bedtime story. It's just a man goes to the market.
I still have like the 3 ancient history books.
Oh. Yeah, right.
Okay, so what can I do with 500 gold?
A fair amount of things. But most of those would probably take a bit more time than you currently have. But you can spend some money to buy
Yeah, I mean,
that
just in terms of supplies.
potions. That's most definitely potions.
How much does a house cost?
Depends on the house, I'd say.
You want a house here?
I mean, you gotta invest, right? Or inflation will eat your fortune.
No, let's just build a new house on the Isles.
Yeah, but
Right.
towns surrounded by war.
Yeah.
You're right. Maybe I should look for some foreign investment.
yeah.
I mean, here's the
Right.
thing: the snake men aren't nice snakes. They are the "we want to eat people" type of snake men.
Well, everything wants to eat you here too, so.
I mean, you got a point there.
I don't see how that's less welcoming than that.
Right.
So how much does
So
a potion cost?
I
Depends on the potion.
I don't quite remember at the top on the top of my head.
if I remember right, no, healing potion, the lowest one costs 50, then I think it's 100, 150
What?
for each level.
So you get a 10 gold off on normal ones, 20 off on higher ones, and so on.
And then I think specialist potions usually go for quite a lot. If I remember right, a revivify potion is like 750.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought it was rich.
No.
Not even close.
Compared to me, you are rich.
Okay,
Yes,
well,
500
that's
gold
not saying
coins,
much.
or how much it was.
I'll buy one better healing potion for 80. I already have 5 standard ones.
You can go ahead and do that.
Get hit.
And I'll buy 2 extra days of rations, because I already have 5 days of rations. So let's make it 7.
Okay, so
You do realize that I went and got all of us 2 weeks.
doesn't hurt to have
Well,
extra.
I
Okay,
yeah,
so
I mean, you might
from the top here, you bought how many potions?
just one slightly better one for 80.
Okay, one, I would say medium
Yeah.
potion. And for food, you went with 5 days of food.
Actually, scrap the food.
Okay, no food. So 1 medium potion.
Yeah.
Okie doke.
And
Rope, lanterns.
Bombs, oils. You want it?
It's yours, my friend, as long as you have the rupees.
does someone have a lantern or a rope?
You know, I have.
I think I have.
I have rope.
I have 10 torches,
That's
Okay, that'll do.
something.
and I have 50 feet rope.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Jorge.
I'll buy
Yeah,
a
wait.
maybe like a
No.
cloak if it starts to rain.
Yep. So rain cloak. Then simply type that.
A yellow
Or a
one,
coat.
so you can stand out.
I mean, that would actually be expensive because yellow is difficult to make right now.
Let's make it bright red, pink.
That would actually also be very expensive.
What red?
Make it
Yeah,
make
I
it a
mean,
nice
these color-
Gray,
Alright.
gray,
Nice.
or like
Yeah.
brown,
welcoming brown.
depressing
You
brown.
can get purple quite easily just by crushing blueberries.
That's a lot of blueberries.
Yeah. And also.
If you find any blueberries, let me know.
Okay. Jorge,
Mm.
what do you want to buy?
Well, what do you mean?
Wait 1
You-
second. How much was the coat?
You can
Okay.
get the coat just written off.
Oh, nice.
Jorge does not spend money. Jorge make money.
But
We have to
Jorge-
spend gold to make gold.
Exactly. Invest in
What?
your future of being alive.
Oh, yeah. I wanted to buy a house.
Well, I will have to look up house prices at some point then.
See, I'm saving. Life goal. No, what I should be doing is investing like shares in trading shares.
You could buy a pony so you can keep up with us.
Yeah, we should buy a. Hey, and also, you know, a donkey with a cart would make for excellent traveling companion.
Yeah, the Donkey Cohen could have someone to talk to.
Right.
True.
Someone, someone who understands.
It's someone who understands ass.
Yes. But I think our friend Aslo does too.
Oh my.
Yeah, Frizz is just staying quiet during this conversation.
Yeah,
Well, this
I
is
want to get a
you,
donkey and a
buying
cart.
things though.
Give me a donkey. How much is a donkey?
A full-on donkey. Oh god, so I will actually have
Probably a lot.
That-
Like some kind of pack animal. It could be a big ostrich
Yeah,
for all.
you
all
have
I
to
care.
buy a good breed.
Quality breed.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
must
Not just any
find.
donkey
You
will
must
do.
buy the finest of ass.
Is it a donkey that can talk and make breakfast?
I mean, you don't have
Does
money for
that-
that. I would say that
Yeah,
immediately.
that's
You
fine.
do not have enough money to actually buy a awakened animal. It's
Oh, wait, there are.
yes,
There
there
are
is a
mounted
spell
other
quite
animals.
literally for making animals being
So,
able to speak. And
A donkey is 8 gold.
how much was it?
8. So it's cheapest.
What the fuck? That's like
Yeah, no. In terms of riding animals, they are pretty cheap. I think a war horse is like 75 or 200
Yeah,
gold.
That's a very
a horse for riding.
ridiculous price, if I'm honest. But
it's a warhorse is
A worth 400.
yeah. Then
a
again,
warhorse is
Cheaper than
200
a
gold,
potion.
but a potion is 700.
yeah.
No, that was revivify.
Yeah,
Usually revive
the-
potion.
That's a cheap.
Yeah, I'll gotta get a horse. Let's all buy horses.
Remember, you also need to have the skill to actually ride them.
Yeah, that's true.
I
Or
want
at
a
least
donkey
ride
that
them
can,
in combat.
Yeah.
a donkey that can carry our stuff.
Alright, you want a donkey.
Yes.
Okay.
What
I,
What are we gonna name him?
I need to find then a... give me I was not prepared for the ass.
You can get a like. Let's say we ordered one, but we haven't gotten it yet. So.
So for the future or for...
Yeah. You can get an avatar for it.
Yes, 1 second. I will need...
Unless you have
So I need to
donkey.
draw a donkey. Hopefully donkey survives.
Yes, I hope so too.
But
You know, donkey meat is quite tasteful.
How dare you? We're gonna call her Carmencita.
there, we have a mule actually.
Carmen.
Carmen.
Go with that.
We have
From
a
little,
mule,
little red.
courtesy of D&D tokens.
Aha.
Hello, this is a mule.
It,
It is not
it-
drawn by me.
it's Carmen.
Alright,
Come on, Carmen.
it is now called Carmen.
From San Diego.
There.
Good. Okay. Now we're off to adventure.
Alright.
Oh.
It is a CR 0.2.5 or CR 0.125. Oh. Well, you travel west. Towards Valencia.
West is the best.
West? You mean east?
Oh no, you're traveling west with Laszlo.
Okay.
Into the deep, dark woods. which I believe should be a bit darker. That should do it.
Oh, there you go. Ah, Carmen! Carmen, where'd you go? Come back! Oh, there he is. Okay. Go and grab Carmen.
I think you can
Aw.
give. You can probably give one of us the ownership of that token so that you don't have to do it all the time.
Yes, this is
it's
true.
fine.
Jorge now has control of Carmen,
Come on, Carmen.
whilst Cohen is running circles.
Ew, ew.
Okay, what do I need to roll to trip him?
Trip Cohen.
Yeah,
Roll me an attack roll in that case.
That's
I'm
so mean.
on-handed.
Yes. Because that is the closest thing to boot. You do not manage to do boot. Because
Damn it.
Cohen has bigger AC than 15. Cohen
way,
has not been tripped by the boot. But
Carmen has way bigger sight radius than I do.
Freya, if you
No,
want
but you have a
some
bonus.
foot massage, just ask me. You know.
What?
This should do for now. We wait here until morning.
Okay, I can see that you're not a man of nature. You don't make camp in the middle of the road, my friend.
It is the best place to do it for now. We do not want them to sneak up on us.
Yeah, on the road.
Fine.
Duh.
And here we see them.
What? We see the sun? What are you saying?
First, we just take
see
a few steps
them
over here.
before they see us.
Is it
No.
safe to make our camp next one of the trees on outside the road?
Yes, that should be safe enough.
Say we
Hmm.
make it here.
I will head forward. You rest.
Yeah, good luck to you.
Hmm.
Did he not say what we were going to do still?
Yeah.
from your understanding, there seems to be some sort of trouble in a village, possibly something to do with the water. Something is corrupting things with the water.
Alright, let's make camp. Carmen, come over here.
Hee-haw, hee-haw.
I'm gonna tie Carmen to the tree.
I'm not sleeping next to the donkey. He stinks.
Well, of course. No, you're not. I am.
Well, let's see here now. You will now suddenly, because I took the opportunity to do it. Ta-da!
Whoop, whoop.
Ta-da.
This is first stunt.
You have tents, you have campfire. Where do you want it?
Ooh, look at that. Just put it somewhere. It's fine. That's cool.
And I have made it so the trees are above and see. And now.
Oh, I got stuck under the tent.
Oh.
If you
Damn it.
drag, then if you just drag the mouse, you get the blue.
The selector, yeah.
Yeah, and you select yourself and
Oh,
everything, then you can move yourself out.
Alright, I'm gonna make this does torch
Mm.
distance.
Well, Freya's is just going to
And we will now
claim one of the tents and go to sleep for now. She will take like the last watch.
Yes, let's go like that. Boom. It's the dark, the deep dark night. Now,
I'm gonna stay up and drink the booze.
so you
But-
do
so-
the first watch then, Cohen.
I do all the watches.
You decide to
Well,
stay up all night then. Very
Hmm.
well.
As long as the liquor is provided, I will stay up.
You realize you will get exhausted by that.
Yes, there is
Hey,
very
I
much
have
a
a-
risk of that.
I had a nice time outdoors in nature,
I guess
looking
you
upon the
rest,
stars.
plain and simply.
Mm.
You don't just stay up and do a gamer barbarian with his energy drinks.
Oh.
Yeah, Freya's just going to go to sleep in one hunt.
Yes. Now we will do some rolling here. I see.
Bardon, sing us a song. It's been far too long.
Alright, let me just click myself here.
Nice a drag over, and then you could.
Alright, there we go. It was a shit performance.
Your fingers were cold.
Yeah. I'm a little shaken up by the donkey there.
Don't ask Carmen. She's a nice donkey.
Yes, as night falls, the dark envelops the trees. The overall gloom of Valencia takes over. And 1 second, we have music for this. I need to make sure the bloody bot is clear here.
It should be
Yes, and I will.
the song. I don't think there should be anyone in there.
Yes, let's see here. We will now take this one. Let's see. I just do. How the hell did I add to that? It's Headgrot.
Yeah.
This one. Play it.
And then
3,
what?
2
It should.
Resume means for hello.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see.
No, that was start.
Looks like it's muted.
No, it's.
No.
Is it? Does the video start right away?
Alright, let's try with this.
Yeah, it did.
It has it started or?
No.
Alright, let's try with this. And now, plus join, and I'm supposed to add the song then after.
Yeah.
Right.
No. Plus join only, and then.
Now it's got the wrong song.
Yeah. Wait. Okay. Oh. Yes.
Yeah, okay, it's weird.
There we go. Now.
There we go, courtesy of Cohen.
Cohen?
Yes. This music is made by Cohen.
Oh.
The real bard in the party.
How
Exactly.
was this?
As you said.
There you go. Cool.
Now, night comes. And you find yourselves around the campfire. Cool air. But also somewhat unnerving. Your ally, having been very hush about just what it is he needs your aid with, but the fact that his mere presence frightened suggest that whatever this is important. Very important.
Hmm.
Perception checks.
Are you sleeping?
I am.
Whoever has the watch, perception check, please.
I'm not sleeping.
I'm sleeping. Go and perceptuous.
When I'm drunk, I'm on the edge.
You rolled the bloody 19 with 0 mode. There you go.
Let's see.
Yeah, Carmen.
Yes.
Oh no,
Carmen.
Carmen is sleeping with me in the tent.
Having
What?
Wait, no, that came out wrong. That came out wrong.
Donkey fucker!
So
No wonder
Pepe
it is so
is
eerie.
half Welsh.
This is a
Vas med
donkey.
donkeys.
Also, that we never said that. Terms of service and all that.
Right.
But yes. How did you manage to get the thing
To what?
to do the song switching and all that?
Oh,
Because we cannot
Get
do that.
2 seconds of nice calm campfire music.
just
Yes,
do
because
the
This
do
is
the
so
plus,
cozy.
plus play and the next song link.
So I do play on the next song. Okay, so I
Yeah, and then just plus skip. No, not clear. That you don't really need to do.
Alright, because we need to loop this one and I don't want it looping onto the other one.
Yeah, but you
Skip makes it just clear it, I guess then.
if you don't have anyone after, yes.
Alright, and then it was play and was it play loop 1 or how was it?
The play the song link.
And then we had
And
let's see, we had up here somewhere.
I have the other one ready. I can just repeat it right away.
Good. As these creatures appear from the shadows,
Nani.
Oh, hey, you got your smile, Faka.
Oh, wait,
roll initiative, gentlemen.
Should I put myself in the tent?
You're in that tent if you're in any Faka.
Carmen's gonna be obviously a separate deck behind me.
I'm guessing the donkey might die.
No! Don't you say that!
Oh, fuck,
I have a revivify potion.
I
And I'm not going to use it.
You fucking revivify potion. They don't fucking use those. I need to save Corbin's brave.
Yeah, Carmen!
Donkey headed.
Corbin's staying around.
Loyal. It's a donkey. That is stubborn.
Alright. Jorge! It's up to you!
Jorge! You slimy beast! Get away from Carmen! Right, my charge. Hang of 50.
You have, if I remember right, 25 or 30 feet movement.
Yeah, wait, how do I see my...
You have 35 feet.
Wait, I have mobile. I got faster.
Then I will
Right,
lower the music slightly.
I have to,
Yeah, you can attack and get out without them getting any opportunity attack.
thing is, I don't do any damage if I don't get that.
Oh
But,
yeah.
it's fine. I shall do the brave thing and go hide behind the tree, bro.
As you do, you are a rogue.
What do you do? Ah! Enemies! Can you? How does it? Yeah. Okay. There we go. And where's my? It's like a hide action.
Snake.
I rolled stealth, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, I think that's. I draw my weapon.
Let's see here. All right. You are invisible to most of these creatures, except one, whose passive perception is greater than your roll.
I mean, I think that's all I could do.
Right?
You still technically have your action.
No, but I hit. Okay,
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
for a rogue that's bonus action.
alright, I can do the cunning.
Yes. You use the cunning action to hide. Will you try and use your sling, perhaps?
Yeah, I could sling it in his tongue.
Yes.
Okay,
Swing,
let's,
swing, with tiny sling, hit them in the eye.
yes, let's sling in this one.
Which one do you aim?
The corrupted, Ebon corrupted too.
Even corrupted number 2. Right.
Yeah, it's just right in
This
front of me.
one.
Yeah.
You are within
Just
Short range.
spacebar if you want the arrow.
Oh, right.
Yeah, but how do you know? There's a tool for like distance measuring. It's just
Oh,
it's
right,
up
this
in
one.
the top.
Yeah.
There.
I guess.
One second.
Do I have a button for sling?
1 second, I will create a button for that. Real quick here. I think sling is something that actually exists, does it not? Yes, it does.
Yes.
Good. Icon. You now have a sling.
Ah!
Roll 11.
I
And
rolled
that-
a shite.
And you deal 7 damage to this creature. As you actually hit it.
Yay!
Let us see.
Well, do I get
You
can
can
Yes, you do.
in that case, use your ordinary stab and just like sneak attack. And we just use the sneak attack because it's separated.
can I do the dagger? You're right, I can do dagger. It's like
Yeah, and just select the sneak attack.
additional 14.
Well, that's enough. This creature.
I think I have.
Bonk.
And
Okay, damage reduction. I think I moved 15, 20. I shall finish my remove my turn like. What?
you have killed it.
There you go.
It is dead.
Apparently it's not my turn.
You
Ah,
killed
there you
one.
go. Aha! Initiative, there we go. This is not my turn.
Let's see how.
End turn.
Make turn there. Now your turn. Now your turn.
Ah, okay. And there we go.
Which means this creature's turn. What the hell? That's not the right one. What is this? Oh, it's that.
I am very
Alright,
thankful that the object permanence of most of the monsters in this world does not stretch beyond jumping behind a tree. Oh.
Yep, for 1 second I need to roll another die. Ah, sorry, I got dice right here. So that leaves the targets. Cohen. And it uses eye bite.
Eye bite.
It
Not
misses.
the eye bite.
And that was its turn.
Thanks, go on, son.
Cohen. This creature just tried to bite you with its face.
I shall poke it in the eye.
Go ahead. Do you do it with Napala?
Yeah, of course.
And there we go, that's the spirit. You are raging! Yes. A frenzied rage is... Oh yeah. That's a 19. He takes a 19 damage! But this one is tougher than its
I-
skin.
I think you have 2 attacks at this level also.
Yeah.
Right.
Can both of the attacks be reckless?
All your attacks are reckless once you use
Okay.
reckless.
Alright.
Yeah.
Let's double check here.
17
Yes,
more.
you have. 17 again. Or 17. Right. It is barely hanging on.
Don't. Oh yeah, right.
It's
I
already
lay, I lay,
8 more.
I lay it up for Jorge to kill.
No. He got 8 more damage.
What do you mean? Oh, right!
in my
That
aura.
is true, that is true!
Uh-oh.
Or more damage for the win.
Was that your turn, Cole?
Yes.
And I will need just now. Okay. And this creature attacks. Miss. Miss. Hit. Miss. Miss. Cohen, you suffer. So here you pop. So
5.
Yep. You take 5 slashing damage.
Is that the same you?
Yes, although those attacks was from one turn from this creature.
Googly boogly.
That one had a very unpleasant round going for it there. And you were lucky it was discordant.
Oh yeah.
Plot armor.
The one with the lowest damage was the one that hit.
Yep. Baron!
Yes.
Time for some magic! I'm being fancy as fuck.
I got like 5 spells, so I forgot what they do.
Oh, you can just
Just
open
part
them up in
things.
your library there and use. Just click on the spell. and-
Yeah. show
Yeah.
up heroism on someone.
Thankfully, it wasn't Cole.
Yeah, even I would have only been on 10 HP left then.
Yeah. So yeah, you see which one is the dangerous one here.
Mm-hmm.
The bruiser is, like its name suggests, a hard-hitting individual.
Yeah.
Or a bit of two minds, isn't it?
I think I'll cast Bane on 3 of them here.
That sounds like a very good idea.
How do I target multiples? Just like this.
I'll shift click on the ones you
Yeah. Oh no, oops. Should be just 1 level there.
should have been first level. Once and now we'll fix so that you have any spells spent unnecessarily.
If you just open up your sheet, you can fix that yourself.
That's what I yeah. Alright, so cost pay now. Which ones? Yes, mouse over them now.
So that one,
Yep, that makes sense.
that one,
Yep.
and that one.
Alright, you three disturbed creatures are hereby the proud condition called
On.
And I can do an inspiration as well, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's...
Who do you want to?
I'll do it on Freya's.
Whoop whoop.
You are inspired!
Not on Carmen.
Carmen roll initiative? I don't know.
I will not put the donkey at that amount of risk.
Should've bought a war
Alright,
donkey.
thank you. Just wait until I get some barding for them.
What, you got one over here?
Wait, this one doesn't make some.
Barding, armor. Donkey armor.
Swipe.
Miss.
Yes, indeed. He can't take for shit.
Right. Freya's will move over around him over to this here.
Aye.
Then I will cast Shield of Fate on myself.
Yes.
There we go. So how the hell did they actually cast it again? Right, this was casting spell. No one. So is it this one? No, that. No, not on it. So yeah, that's up, and then I will swing at the bruiser.
Isn't it your action to cast a spell?
No,
Or is it not?
it's
a
bonus.
action. That is good. So try and hit the bruiser.
Nope.
You don't hit shit.
And then the second attack,
Now
Oh,
that is
crit!
Better.
and that I'm using a divine smite.
Oh yes, now this is where we're going.
Smash!
Did you crit? And let's use a second level slot for that.
Yes. And then you would need to roll your actual damage as well.
Damn.
Now that is some good damage.
I roll it twice for the crit, right?
Yes, indeed. And you take
So
a fair amount of that, so you roll 7, it's 19. That in damage.
plus
Because
so
you only count your bonuses once.
yeah,
And you
so
roll 7.
13. Yeah.
Yes, 19.
And 39 radiant damage.
It's 39 radiant. What the? That was
Yeah,
an
take
unreasonable
notes.
amount.
These
Oh, it was a
creatures
crit.
seem to not very huge fans of radiant damage.
And then she's just going to turn around and bring down her shield and wait for the rest.
More radiant.
How to one-shot someone.
Yes, indeed. The smite. You show that reload of wrath.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, right, end turn.
Yes. As
And
you
let's
went
see how-
out of stealth, okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna start right. Yeah.
Oh right. I don't. Yeah, they didn't even put in the fucking aura damage even in that.
Oh, your aura's already covered. Phew.
Which part is
No, no, not for the smite.
You only get it once. You don't get aura bonus on the smite because you already have
Okay.
it on the attack.
Oh yeah, right.
Oh, lucky. It doesn't hit you, you dodge like a pro!
it? Starting with the dice roll. Don't they have some count?
That's a hit. That is not. And that is a miss. So, Koa, you take 4
Yeah.
slashing damage. And I take 8. Because I remember
where-
something there. That I forgot. Alright, Cohen. I will need you to make 2 saves. I will need you to
Great.
first make a intelligence save,
Oh no.
then a wisdom
Oh.
save.
Wisdom.
Uh-oh.
Yes. And you
Quick
have
question.
+4 from the aura.
Yeah, quick question, DM.
Yes.
Did he walk in with over here in my area?
No.
He would have gone there.
Yeah, he would have gone around.
Yeah,
They have enough.
yeah.
Alright. And for the wisdom save,
There.
I see.
The 2 worst types
Grades,
of
yeah.
attacks.
But 18 is a new record.
Yes. That was unusually smart.
It's the boost. I'm telling you.
You can now count over 10.
Yes, suddenly you realized what comes after 5.
Not 4.
It's
And not 3.
No, wait, it's not.
It's 7.
No. Ah. All right. This one, right here, is a Philistine, so it's gonna go off the bar.
It's an anti-bard.
That's 17. That hits you.
Oh no.
Pardon. You take 7
You're
slashing
dead.
damage. And let's see here. Pardon. I need a con save. And you don't get Freya's bones because you're outside of the aura.
Uh-oh.
I see. Yes. Jorge, there's a drooling, disturbing, horrific monstrosity in front of you.
Ah! Get away from me, you beast!
hokey pokey with your pokey stick.
I am going to use my cunning action.
If you just hit him, you can just run away.
Yeah, but I use my cunning action to disengage. And then I shall go here and I shall backstab this one.
Ah,
With a now I don't get the advantage, but I do get the
you do.
sneak attack.
Yeah, you get it for flanking.
Yes.
Oh, you get advantage for flanking?
Yes,
As a rogue, you know.
everyone gets it if it is flanking.
Yeah, maybe
No,
everyone.
I don't play with the flanking usually. Yeah, or wait, no, the rogue doesn't get it. Then you just you get a backstab.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get sneak attack. I get advantage if I was hit.
Yes.
Yeah.
I go. Pretty good.
21.
There we go.
And that means this thing takes about that much damage.
28.
Brep.
20, 24.
No, plus 4 for my aura.
It
Oh,
is
yeah.
still dead.
Yeah, evidently sufficient.
Yes.
Okay, and then I can. Then I shall body block for Carmen
Yes.
and shout insult at the dueling masters that we breath. Turn.
Oh,
What's wrong?
I just got a warning for some reason, but I don't know. I could remove it afterwards, so
Consider yourself warned.
yes, the maptools decided to just go. You're Abraham.
Mhm.
Yes, the DM is cheating as usual.
Shesh.
Map hacks. This is.
This thing should not be on the initiative track. This is whatever. All right. Cohen.
Yeah.
Chop chop.
Remember, now you can use your bonus action to attack too.
Yes. Show the might of 3 attacks.
Oof. Yeah.
Oh.
The first one. Of course, I always hit. I hit on everything, not only women.
Come on, double one, double one, double one.
That's quite big.
You don't only hit women, is that what you said?
Hit on women.
You hit women, Jesus Christ.
It's dead.
And I hit small people too if they are too nosy.
Just one day we're gonna have gnome hunting competition.
Oh, it's not often.
That's the same thing.
I'm probably double the weight of your average.
It's time
Yes, sir.
to the things that you do.
Run away and scream.
The games don't really do that.
I know.
I might do a vicious mockery on this guy.
On the
Yeah,
one
you
next to
show.
you.
Yeah,
Yes.
the one who's attacking me.
Mock him viciously.
So first thing I click. Oh, what a good roll.
Yep. It does not. It is not good at that.
-1.
Yep. It's
So what?
ooh, very nice, very nice.
And he got disadvantage on his next attack.
Yes. That was 8 damage. Oh wait, yeah, I can just
Yeah.
put this to deal.
Damn.
What a nice thing.
And I'll inspire the little guy, Jorge.
Yes, inspired. Little guy is inspired.
Oh, you call them little.
Yes, and this thing does not live, but for some reason it's still on the initiative tracker. Be gone from my initiative tracker, you fuck.
Oh, my turn again. Let's go.
Oh no. There we go. Solved!
Freya's is just gonna walk down and see this one and attack it. Yeah, fail. Hits. Yeah, let's do level 1 channel divinity only 2. No, not channel divinity. Divine smite.
A roll.
So 12 for that and 18. So 30 total.
That was it. Yes, you maxed the roll. Yes. However, this creature is in fact.
And then she's just gonna use her last 10 movement to just go back in. And that be my turn.
Yes. About like
Do it. Kill the bard.
Oh, I meant more like something to die.
The donkey.
And like I
No.
said, you might want to be very careful.
Hey, at least he's got the buffs on if it has to do any saves.
That's very true.
Yeah.
However, this creature does not create respiration save for steam and not
If you kill a donkey, that'll be the back at the dark side.
That's gotta be a miss, right?
yeah, that's
Ooh.
most definitely a miss. And this thing is sad and pathetic.
Oh right, he had disadvantage on that attack.
Yes, but I don't think he could roll worse.
Jorge, sling for the win.
Swing, swing, swing a dream.
It's my turn. I mean, I don't have to. I can just.
Or hide in the tent.
I shall finish it. I shall run it through with my
Do
rapier.
Do it.
Is he finally gonna get the kill?
He's already killed one.
Yeah, he had the first kill of the campaign.
Yeah. Let's see here. Oh yeah. The creature is
No more. Deceased.
an a pigeon.
An X.
He 6 quick stabs in one of each eye.
Jorge, do you have dual daggers or no rapier?
I have like a mastercrafted rapier.
Indeed.
And nothing in the other hand. You should get a dagger
He has a
in the
dagger.
offhand.
I don't have the what do you call it?
If you only
That's
have
a priority.
if you have a light weapon, you don't need it.
Maybe. Yeah.
Dagger or rapier you can deal with without.
Well,
You just don't
I
get
have-
proficiency on the second one.
That's cool.
No, I was going for like a swashbuckle single hand. I go, oh, so I can gesticulate and wave my other arm around and do that thing.
You can harm
No, that-
around the other arm.
Yeah.
No, your offhand is used for grabbing the loot
Yeah.
first.
Yeah. It's so I can pick up the gold with my own.
Exactly.
Now we can clear initiative.
I have this one. That's can't work with that.
Pardon, I don't remember what weapon you have.
His tongue.
Rapier.
No. A rapier party.
Yeah.
Rapiers are they're good shit.
Yeah. are.
Top tier finesse weapons.
And then you have Frey just walking around with a
Flail.
big fucking flail.
Yes,
Yeah.
and now...
Of course. When it's all done.
Well, since you actually handled something decent enough,
Yeah, while you were hiding behind a tree.
you need to make sure you're actually up to this.
Yeah, right.
And now you know what it is we are fighting.
Oh.
So you're not here on the surface as well now.
Oh, so these guys again.
So you have encountered some before.
Something similar.
I see.
The either masked cultists or stuff like that.
I boy. I'm mastering many of these masks.
It was the ones that corrupted Brannigan.
I see. Some items wasn't like that.
I think we actually killed most of them.
So now you'll find whatever is related to them. So as well. This is what we have been fighting for years.
Hmm.
Wasn't too hard.
These are the simple ones.
How come you weren't here then?
For God's sake.
I said
He-
it's the simple ones. If you could not even handle this, something that a drunken child is supposed to be able to deal with. Why would I
He also
bring
s-
you along?
He also said that this was a test.
So you were basically behind a tree with your hands in your pants and watching us?
Barbarian.
Yeah, same to you.
Hmm. Right, so do you know if there are gonna be any more or could we go back to sleep now?
To see or not? Bye.
He raises a strange L-shaped device from his belt, aims it toward the sky, and a loud bang and light shines up.
The light.
It counts.
Oh, it's like a flare. Well, did he just call all the monsters in the vicinity? Ah! Someone! Get Carmen out of here!
This is more challenge.
Roll initiative, everyone. Let's go. And
Nah.
also initiative bonus encounter.
Oh, Cohen and your big mouth!
Fan, han sumpar ju moralen.
Yeah, well, yeah,
And that is Swedish.
he's an awful employer and a very rude person.
I can take it in Danish if you want to.
I
the
don't
language
think
of his
that I don't think that you would that.
You can do you can do your work right in Danish.
Svennebanan.
Oh god, of it.
Gärna.
Well, let's see. Jorge, as usual.
As usual. I will be giving Carmen safety. Come now. Don't look at it. Don't look at it.
Oh right, I need to actually roll a.
You run him with the loot.
Oh no. She fucking frightened.
No, Carmen, come to back here, my dear.
If you manage to
I think
catch
you can
her
work with
before
it.
she reaches the end of the
The
edge
map.
of the map, you will preserve her. Otherwise, she would be running off into the woods.
Remember, you can run 90 feet per turn. If that's the only thing you do.
because I can.
You use both your action and bonus action to
Right,
dash.
Right,
Alright,
okay,
sure.
my action.
Dash exists.
That's true. I am really fast.
So I'm gonna leave her over there now.
Ah! I wasn't even sure where I started. I think I started like here.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
So 90 feet, how far is that?
9. That is, if you just move yourself, you're gonna see 90. That's halfway.
Yeah, right. Like laggy. You can only move 50 feet at a time.
Yes.
That's 65.
Found her
Uh,
before she left.
Yeah, there we go!
I think she was literally on the line.
Exactly. Actually, she would have been off the edge, but I decided to be nice there.
Right. I am really fast.
Yes, so next turn, you need to make an enemy handling or she's gonna run off.
Well, then I'm gonna run off too. I'm not leaving her.
Pardon!
Yes.
This thing exists. Make it stop.
Can I cast heroism on myself?
Why, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And I will cast it on all three of us who are here.
Yes.
Yeah, you need to move because you need to touch them. Don't you?
Yeah, so you can need to step into the bonfire for a second.
Ow.
But actually,
I jump over
yes, with style! There's nothing. You have 20 charisma, you are always with style.
Okay, what's that? Okay, I don't know what the fuck that.
I think you made it wrong for
Oh, I said it as save, that's wrong, yeah. Like that.
Yes, now you're concentrating on terrorism. Now everyone is on
Oop, oop.
Well,
Have you given everyone terrorism?
It's on our turn that it pops up.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the beginning of your action.
Oh,
Refresh.
was that all, Baden?
I should inspire Cohen, I think, as well.
Being inspired.
I'm very inspired.
And now it's Glasgow's turn.
Barden is my sidekick.
And that was the last time he ever received inspiration.
As long as the loot is equal, that's fine.
Hey, you're the one with the money.
Oh, that's true.
Even now. Yes.
Yeah, let's see.
That is a 1.
Hexblade.
It's a warlock.
No, remember, he's a failed guard.
So he has now dealt 37 damage.
Yeah. Technically.
Oh yes, you're done. Oh wait, actually,
Yes, can...
he did more
Yeah,
than
show
that.
him how it's.
Yeah, it's
He
got
actually
more.
dealt 12 more damage because he was in your aura.
Yeah. Well, Freya's just gonna attack him.
Yeah, go ahead. That's
Uh,
miss.
I'm gonna use the Bardic Inspiration.
Do it.
That was a D8, right?
Yes. Now
So
that's
7, so 18. And I'm gonna use a Divine Smite on that.
Right.
Yeah. So that is 38 damage.
Yes.
Do I need to do another attack to kill him or?
That.
Ooh. Yeah, second attack then. Another Divine Smite.
Go ahead.
12 plus, and so 29.
It's still standing.
Oh yeah, the tree is like literally blocking lost liver health.
Yep.
And that would be my turn.
Yes.
No, its turn.
Yep.
Alright, I could have activated that in my bonus action. Oh well.
Alright. That's a lot. Alright. Freya.
Hmm? Miss.
Dang.
That was not it.
No.
Very nice, very nice.
Try and hit attack, you're not gonna succeed.
Yes. Except that
Okay,
does.
that one, yeah.
Ah,
Alright.
Strength saving throw.
And you take 17
One.
damage.
ah.
Mm-hmm. So 12 after the 5. Or what's your spell modifier, Pardon?
5 temp hit points.
Yeah, so 12 of that.
Yes.
Ah, getting knocked over. It's your only weakness.
No, it's Dex saving throw that's my weakness.
Yes. And
Yeah, 26 on strength.
well, I was here because going past here.
Oh yeah, I also got that.
And it passed over the keyboard.
Yeah.
Of course. So we can brag about it.
Oh yeah, Cohen didn't get to do anything.
Yep.
I didn't need to do anything.
Yes.
It was
Because
too
that's
easy
the
and
carry.
Freya did the hard
Yeah, also
work.
Freya's did the most.
Yeah.
It was because of my heroisms, really, it was me.
Yes.
Yeah, try and beat a paladin when it comes to damage against the darkness creatures.
Yeah. Smite.
Even though the tank the most damage.
Sehr. Sehr. That's done. The creatures I actually require systems against will not
Right,
I
I
can
gotta,
see why. Yeah, I can
I
see
got a
why.
headache. Can we talk about this in the morning?
Yes, it is a better time.
Freya's just gonna go back to sleep.
I will keep watch.
Are you
Super-
my mother?
She will put the shield in.
Better job raising you.
Freya will just put the shield as a door in front of the tent.
I will sleep by the campfire.
You do that. And with that, we call it there.
Whoop whoop.
And now, music, you can stop now. There.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Still
5,
playing in
6,
my head.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 times.
Yes. And this is why you disable notifications. Because otherwise it would look on ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, well, it is only you and me that would actually hear it.
Yes, which is why it's especially important that I make sure I turn that off. Because viewers don't want Discord alert all the time. Unless,
Yeah, we did have a few actually. What looked like.
apparently. And now, because I almost forgot, with the exception of the assets used in the trade districts, everything map-wise I am using was made by Forgotten Adventures. Because that's quite literally something they ask people to say.
Yeah, and you didn't forget to say it.
Indeed.
There you go.
Unlike the name, I did not forget.
Exactly.
Well, I believe that is roughly where before my throat goes and dies, because Laszlo's voice is a tough one.
Don't solo. Yeah, good. Thank you.
Yes.
I gotta get early in the morning because I have a tournament.
Yes.
Yeah, thanks.
And that is where we stop. Fare thee well. And I will stop the stream
Have
now.
a good night.
Good
Good
night.